So another thing you can do with vectors is the so-called dot product or scalar product. As the name tells you, the result will be a scalar. So let's take the following vectors: A and B. What we want to get is dot product, so you have to put a dot here in between. And what is this dot product? That will correspond to the magnitude of A will be times the magnitude of B. Remember, the magnitude is simply a number, times the cosine of the angle in between, which we can call theta. So if you have, this is A, this is B, and there's a certain angle between them. So in reality, what you're doing, let's look at this part. B cosine theta corresponds to the projection of B onto A. So this will be this here is B cosine theta. So you basically are projecting B onto A. So you have, let's say, a new vector, which is the component of B in the direction of A. You multiply by A, and that gives you the dot product, which is a scalar. So when you take this projection, you're simply taking the part of B, which is, basically you're taking the part of B, you're projecting B onto A, so that you only have this component, only this part of B. And you multiply this by the magnitude of A, and what you get is a number. So it's not a vector. We can look at one example. Let's say we have a vector like this. And another vector which is like this. Okay, this is B, this is A, and what we know is that the length of B is now, say, the magnitude of B is 4 units, whereas A has a magnitude of 5 units. And the angle, we take a simple example where the angle is 60 degrees. So 60 degrees means that the cosine of the angle will be half. So cosine of 60. If you don't remember this, you can easily look it up. So what happens when we take the dot product? What we can take is A dot, we take the magnitude of A, magnitude of B, cosine of 60, which gives us what? 5 times 4 times half, which is equal to, that gives us 10. As you can see, it's quite straightforward. So what happens if instead of doing the dot product between A and B, what if we do the dot product between B and A instead? So what would happen? We can do it. We can take B, which is 4 times 5 times half. As you can see, we get the same result. We still get 10. That tells us that A, the dot product between A and B, is equal to the dot product between B and A. So that means that the dot product that tells us that the dot product is commutative. So you can switch, let's say you can do A times B or B times A, you get the same result. We will see in another video that there's another type of product where this is not the case. So another property of the dot product is that it's distributive over addition. So what does that mean? That means if we take, again, A, then we want to do the dot product between A and B plus C. That will be the same as doing first the dot product between A and B, and then we add the dot product between A and C.